everybody, this is Michael again. Today I'm going to be talking about the 3 things that I could not live without my Infiniti G35. So let's hop right into it. And just a quick disclaimer, these are the things that I could not live without. These are the things that I think that every Infiniti G35 that does not have a Bluetooth stereo system and a couple other things. It's 3 things, but these are the things that I think every G35 owner should have because it makes your life a whole lot easier. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. And I will also be providing links for everything that I am talking about here today. And the first thing that we're gonna hop right into is my phone mount. My phone mount keeps me from having my phone in my hands, which having a 6-speed manual, it's really hot. In my opinion, you should not have anything in your hands when you're driving a 6-speed. So this little thing right here came from Pro Clip USA. I got it for a good deal because I got it during Black Friday. I think I got it for about, it's not cheap, man. I'm going to be honest with you. This is not cheap. I think I got it for about $60, $66 after taxes and shipping and everything. I also have one for my FRS too. This is one of the most solid phone mounts that I have ever gotten in my entire life. And I think honestly, it's because it's 3D printed and it fits right in, right here, right next. I'll get close to it. Right next to the radio system. So pretty much it's a super easy installation. You kind of got to work the cracks open a little bit. It comes with the tool and everything, but I recommend getting like a clip tool to kind of get in the middle of here. And then once you get in the middle of it, there's going to be like this little back slot right here that just slides right in. And once you get it all in, you just slide it up into here, and then it kind of just locks itself into place. And this is why I love these phone mounts. It's because sometimes they get a little loose on the sides, but the main thing is it has bolts. It's all bolted in, and you can adjust and everything to your favorite and liking. So that, in my opinion, is probably one of the best things that anyone can buy. They have one that sits right here, but I didn't want something messing with my leg and the pedal. So I ended up getting the one over here that's more or less on the passenger side. And this is the first thing. I'm going to put a link right here, and I'm going to put links in the description as well to everything I bought. And just so if you do end up buying one, you'll be able to find it. So anyways, let's hop into the next thing. The next thing that I am going to talk about is the stock Infiniti G35 radios did not come with Bluetooth. At least mine didn't. I got an 06. I have a DE, if you were wondering, and they did not come with Bluetooth. So without further ado, I realized that my car came with a 16-prong, the older Apple plug-in. And this is actually plugged into the vehicle. It is supplying power. So I came up with the master plan because I got so sick and tired of using an FM transmitter, because the FM transmitter, sometimes you'll hit a certain spot and you'll lose. It just doesn't sound good. Sometimes when the bass hits, it sounds really spotty and staticky. And I just, it worked for a couple months, but I couldn't take it anymore. So what I did is I figured out a way to utilize this cable, 16 prong, and the only thing that I was able to find, I found a couple things actually, but I didn't want to spend $100. The first thing I found was $100. It's going to be this. You can find these on Amazon. It is a Bluetooth transmitter that connects to the 16 prong. And if you are an Infiniti owner and you don't have Bluetooth in your car and you have one of these or another kind of wire that connects to it, I'd highly recommend getting one of these because it makes the audio sound absolutely beautiful. Because this car does come with Bose speakers, which I understand it's a 2006. It is a little bit behind its time, but this is probably the best $20 that I could have ever spent, because there's a couple other ones that you'll find. I forgot the name of them, but I found this one and I think it was like $20 to $30, free shipping. It It was here in 2 days, and boom, you just plug it. What you'll do is you plug it in with the 16 prong, it connects, and then the next thing you have to do, I'll show you real quick if you do have an 06. This is what you have to do. You have to hold radio so it goes to, see, it goes to a different source. So you kind of go through all those, and this is the one right here that connects to this cord. This is the input that you need to get to. So once you get to that, you're gonna plug this in, you're gonna plug this into there, and you will be able to play music through your phone with Bluetooth, and this thing will automatically connect to it every single time. It also has an aux input too if you really want to just use the aux. But I like the whole note cables kind of thing. So I plug it in, you dump it in there, close it, and it looks good. So this is the second thing that I highly recommend. Every G35 needs one of these, especially if you do want to stick with the original radio unit. This is almost a no-brainer. So these two things alone have done so much for me, in my opinion. And this is probably, like I said before, one of the most solid phone mounts that you could buy for any car. They actually have any kind of car that you would like. I came across this brand on Reddit, and it is a little pricey. Like I said, without the deal going on for Black Friday, it's going to be about 80 to 90 bucks. But my point is, you buy one and you never have to buy it again. You see what I'm saying? So you do save money in the long run. If you use it for 3-4 years at a time, the amount of money that you spent for one of these rather than getting 4 different ones, you are going to save money in the long run. Because I cannot express it to you how many phone mounts I have gone through because they just stopped working. And I don't think these are ever going to stop working, because even if they do become loose a little bit as time goes on, you just tighten the bolts up. There's this bolt here, this bolt here. Those 2 bolts are going to be in control of tightening the holders. And sometimes these do get a little loose, but what you can do is just push it, put your phone in there, push it together, and I promise you it just fixes itself. It is the best phone mount and the most reliable one I have found for any vehicle to date. And like I said, they have one probably for every single vehicle in the world, and it's a super easy installation. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. If I can install that, so can you. It's super simple. And also the Bluetooth transmitter, I highly recommend that, because you don't want to be riding around with the little FM transmitter out the cigarette lighter and it just sounds garbage. So that's that. Let's move on to the third thing. All right. So, and this could probably go for any car owner, whether you have an Infiniti, whether you have a Daily, a Camry, a Volkswagen GTI, whatever you got, Mercedes. This is almost a no-brainer for every single vehicle in the world, especially in the digital world that we live in. And my third thing that I highly recommend for my Infiniti is a dash cam. All right. If anything does happen, if I am in any kind of crash whatsoever, I will have physical evidence to show at court or whatever, to what really happened. And I highly recommend getting one of these. I'll put the link to this one in the right here, probably like right here or something. But anyways, I got this on sale for about 40 bucks. All right. There's a bunch of them on Amazon. They're super easy to connect, and they're honestly, once again, super easy to install. Mine actually looks pretty good. I ran it through, I don't remember exactly what that's called, but I ran it through there, came down here, came through my dash mat, because my dash is absolutely, it's not good. So we're just not going to act like we ever saw that. Anyways, and kind of just let it into here, go right around the phone mount, and then it leads into my little console. And this is what it connects to. You put it in the cigarette lighter. I didn't want to put it in this cigarette lighter because I didn't want anything near my hand when I am shifting. So because I get a little claustrophobic. So I ran it in here. It has its own charging cable that you can connect to it. and it sits very well. It is hidden for the most part. You can see a little bit of wires, but it is nothing too bad. And like I said, if I can install this and I can install that, you can install it too. It is not complicated whatsoever. So like I said, these three things right here, I think make my Infiniti so much better in so many different ways, and so much more just in pristine condition. It helps out. The phone mount helps out to keep my phone from out of my hand. The Bluetooth transmitter keeps everything sounding amazing, because when you have that FM transmitter, it sounds absolutely terrible. What is this? Anyways, so like I said, those three things right there, especially the dash cam, I think everybody needs a dash cam in their car, because in the world that we live in today, a lot of people are going to fight. Like if you're at an accident and you're not at fault, this right here is going to be the reason why you win. So like I said, I think everybody should have one of these dash cams, whether it's a cheap one. The one thing I will say about this dash cam is it has a super big memory card, or a super big storage, and it's like 128 gigs. I've had it in here since Christmas, and I have not, it's February now. I think it's the 6th, February 6th, and I have not once had to clean the memory. And it comes with an application that's super easy to log into, to get into if you do need to extract any of the files to your phone. It is super easy to use. And that's honestly, these three things are the main things in my Infiniti, that they were so inexpensive and they made such a big deal in my car. From the dash cam, from the phone mount, to the Bluetooth transmitter. I got to spit. Anyways, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put links probably right here or somewhere on the screen for all three of these things throughout the video, and I'm also gonna put the links in the description. But this is pretty much gonna close out the video. I want to personally thank everybody that has subscribed to me and is watching my videos. I really didn't think I was gonna get more than probably 20, 30, 50 views, but I have a couple hundred views already as it is. And I can't express it to you how happy it honestly makes me. So this is pretty much going to close out the video. I have more content coming soon. We're going to be changing valve cover gaskets on this Infiniti, because my valve covers are like doing a little bit of leaking. But hey, if it's leaking oil, that's when you know you got some. So that's a good sign. But that's really the only thing that needs to be done to this car, probably for a long while. And this is going to be the end of the video. I want to personally thank everybody for stopping by, checking out what I have to talk about. And just like I said before, man, let's lock in this year. Let's have a good time, and let's just live our lives. And like I said, thank you everybody for checking it out, and everybody that have subscribed. And I'm about to end this video, and this is going to be the end. Have a good day, everybody. Much love. And keep your head up, and don't ever quit. Peace.